Luxury interior design in 2026 is embracing a bold new chapter, one where deep jewel tones, dramatic contrasts, and luxurious materials transform everyday homes into sophisticated sanctuaries. Imagine stepping into a living space wrapped in deep emerald velvet, paired with warm burgundy accents and glowing gold lighting. These rich color palettes create an atmosphere that feels elegant, confident, and unforgettable. Instead of soft neutrals dominating the scene, homeowners and designers are turning toward bold luxury interiors that celebrate depth, personality, and timeless glamour. In this guide, you'll discover how trending palettes like emerald green, burgundy wine, sapphire blue, and black gold combinations are redefining modern luxury homes in 2026. We'll explore stunning ideas for living rooms, dining spaces, bedrooms, kitchens, and even home bars, all designed to create dramatic yet welcoming interiors. Along the way, you'll see how velvet textures, marble surfaces, walnut wood finishes, and sculptural lighting elevate these color palettes into refined design statements.
Before we delve into our exploration, allow us to extend a warm welcome back to Amica Studio. For those joining us for the first time, we invite you to subscribe for more captivating insights into home and interior design inspiration.
Bold luxury interior color trends 2026 deep emerald, burgundy, and gold for dramatic modern homes. From moody midnight blue bedrooms and jewel-tone living rooms dressed in emerald and brass, to statement foyers where first impressions land with the weight of fine art and glamorous dining spaces that make every meal feel like an event, the bold interior design trends taking shape this year prove something essential: that a home designed with genuine courage and conviction is always more beautiful, more personal, and more enduringly satisfying than one shaped by caution. These are interiors for people who know what they love and have chosen to surround themselves with it completely, and this guide will show you exactly how to make that vision real, room by room, palette by palette, with every luxurious detail in its right and beautiful place. One. Deep emerald living rooms that define modern luxury. Emerald velvet living rooms with gold accents and marble decor. A deep emerald luxury living room instantly creates a powerful visual statement. This jewel tone color works beautifully with velvet sofas, marble coffee tables, and brushed brass floor lamps, forming a sophisticated palette that feels both modern and timeless. Designers love emerald because it balances boldness with elegance, rich enough to feel dramatic, yet natural enough to remain calming. When paired with gold wall mirrors, sculptural lighting, and neutral marble textures, emerald green transforms a living room into a luxurious retreat. The contrast between dark color and luminous metallic accents adds depth and dimension. For modern homes, combining emerald tones with black marble surfaces or walnut furniture can create a truly striking space that feels upscale and curated. Creating jewel-tone living spaces with emerald, brass, and dark wood. The full depth and richness of an emerald and gold luxury living room is achieved not through the hero pieces alone but through the layering of complementary jewel-tone decor and dark, warm materials that build visual complexity without sacrificing coherence or ease. Walnut wood furniture, a side table whose grain carries its own warm geometry, a media unit with clean architectural lines, introduces a deeply satisfying contrast against the cool brilliance of emerald, softening the palette with organic warmth that makes the room feel as welcoming as it is visually striking. Velvet cushions in complementary tones of teal and forest, sculptural ceramic vases in dark olive or warm brass glaze, and artistic wall panels that echo the room's jewel-tone sensibility create the layered, gallery-quality atmosphere that the finest luxury living room design achieves. Two. Burgundy accent walls for dramatic interior elegance. Burgundy wine walls with brass lighting and velvet drapery. Of all the bold luxury interior color trends gaining momentum in 2026, Burgundy's rise feels both inevitable and deeply satisfying, the return of a color that has always carried associations of depth, richness, and the kind of quiet confidence that distinguishes truly beautiful interiors from merely fashionable ones. A burgundy accent wall in a living room or dining area operates as a full atmospheric shift, transforming the emotional temperature of the entire space with a single, courageous design decision. Against it, velvet drapes in a complementary wine or aubergine tone hang with a weight and luster that amplifies the wall's depth, while brass wall sconces positioned at eye level cast the kind of warm, directional light that makes both the wall color and the faces of everyone in the room look genuinely beautiful. Marble decor, a console in warm cream veining, a sculptural object in blush and gray, introduces the luminous contrast that prevents the burgundy from overwhelming the space. Elegant burgundy interiors with sculptural decor and soft lighting. Beyond the statement of a burgundy feature wall, the most sophisticated expressions of this palette in 2026 weave the color throughout a space in subtler, more textural ways. A velvet accent chair in deep wine beside a neutral sofa, a decorative rug with burgundy geometric motifs anchoring a seating area. A cluster of cushions that picks up the wall tone and distributes it across the room with a naturalness that feels discovered rather than designed. Sculptural lighting fixtures in smoked glass or blackened brass introduce visual drama above the eye line, and large artistic mirrors in ornate or architectural frames amplify both light and the richness of the color palette with doubled, shimmering effect. The essential principle governing the most beautiful burgundy luxury interiors is the maintenance of visual harmony through contrast, lighter ivory tones in upholstery, glass surfaces that reflect and open the space, metallic decor that catches and returns light, so that the rich, commanding presence of the burgundy color always feels like an invitation rather than an imposition. Three. Black and gold interiors for timeless glamour. Matte black interiors with champagne gold decorative elements. Few color combinations in the entire history of interior design have expressed modern luxury with the same immediate, undeniable authority as black and gold, and in 2026, this pairing is experiencing a renaissance that takes it beyond its previous associations with maximalism into something more refined, more architectural, and more genuinely sophisticated. Matte black walls create a strong, immersive foundation that makes every other element in the room appear to float forward with heightened clarity and presence. The champagne gold of a sculptural chandelier seems to glow more warmly, the ivory of a linen sofa appears crisper and more luminous, and the overall composition acquires a visual drama that no softer backdrop could produce. In contemporary luxury living rooms, this palette comes fully alive through the combination of gold console tables with architectural silhouettes, modern large-format wall art in monochromatic tones, and statement lighting fixtures whose form is as considered as any sculpture. Modern glam spaces with black marble and gold lighting. The addition of black marble surfaces takes the matte black and champagne gold palette into a register of material luxury that elevates the entire design beyond color alone into a full sensory experience, the cool, weighty reality of marble, with its natural veining in white and gold threading through the deep black ground like light through a night sky, bringing a geological permanence to what might otherwise risk feeling purely decorative. Black marble coffee tables and decorative trays reflect gold lighting from above in shifting, dynamic ways that make the room feel alive and constantly, subtly changing as the light source moves through the day and into evening. Designers working with this palette in 2026 consistently introduce soft ivory textiles, a plush area rug, linen cushion covers, a cashmere throw, and neutral elements that prevent the drama from tipping into heaviness, ensuring the space retains the warmth and genuine comfort that luxury interiors must always possess beneath their glamour. The result is a modern glam interior that achieves the rare and genuinely difficult balance of being simultaneously spectacular and livable. Four. Moody luxury bedrooms with jewel-tone sophistication. Deep plum and midnight blue bedrooms with velvet headboards. The luxury bedroom of 2026 has evolved decisively beyond the pale and the pastel into something far more emotionally expressive, far more resonant, and far more deeply personal, a space where midnight blue, deep plum, and burgundy wine tones create an enveloping atmosphere of such warmth and depth that entering the room feels like stepping into the most private and beautiful corner of your own imagination. At the heart of this moody jewel-tone bedroom aesthetic is the velvet upholstered headboard, in deep sapphire, rich plum, or saturated forest green, that provides the room's architectural centerpiece and sets the entire tonal register from which every other element takes its cue. Silk bedding in complementary jewel tones, layered with a textured throw in warm champagne or deep charcoal, creates the kind of composed, hotel suite luxury that feels endlessly aspirational and yet entirely, comfortably achievable, while warm brass bedside lamps cast the soft, amber-toned light that makes jewel tone palettes glow at their most beautiful and most restful. Elegant bedroom color schemes with jewel tones and marble accents. The jewel-tone luxury bedroom reaches its full design potential when the bold palette of the principal surfaces is complemented by a carefully considered layer of material richness and refined decorative detail, marble bedside tables in warm white or soft gray veining that provide cool, luminous contrast to the depth of the surrounding jewel tones, textured area rugs in natural fiber or deep pile that anchor the bed with warmth and tactile generosity, and decorative mirrors in antique brass or black and steel frames that amplify the room's ambient light and add the visual depth that smaller bedroom spaces particularly benefit from. Champagne gold finishes running consistently through hardware, lighting, and small decorative objects, a tray, a picture frame, a lamp base, create a thread of warm metallic coherence that unifies the jewel tone palette and prevents the layering of rich colors from feeling overwhelming or compositionally fragmented. Five. Dramatic dining rooms with rich color palettes. Burgundy dining rooms with marble tables and velvet chairs. The dining room is the room in any home where boldness of design is not merely permitted but actively demanded by the space's purpose. This is where people gather to celebrate, to connect, to mark the occasions that matter, and the design environment surrounding those moments should be worthy of them. A burgundy dining room with velvet chairs in deep wine or complementary aubergine, surrounding a marble dining table whose cool stone surface reflects the warm glow of overhead pendant lighting, creates a space of such immediate and atmospheric sophistication that it transforms every meal from a routine necessity into something far more pleasurable and memorable. The warmth of the burgundy tones creates a naturally intimate environment, conversation feels easier, laughter comes more readily, and the whole experience of gathering around this table acquires a quality of occasion that simpler, paler dining rooms rarely achieve. Luxury dining interiors with sculptural lighting and dark tones. The contemporary edge that distinguishes the most admired dramatic dining room interiors of 2026 from merely well-executed traditional ones is the confidence with which designers introduce sculptural, architecturally ambitious lighting above the dining table, chandeliers in smoked glass with brass armatures, clustered pendant arrangements in black and steel, or a single oversized statement fixture in a form so considered and beautiful that it functions as much as sculpture as it does as light source. These elements create the visual anchor above the table that the dining room's vertical space requires, drawing the eye upward and making the entire room feel taller, more dramatic, and more deliberately composed. Pairing burgundy with charcoal walls or dark walnut dining furniture extends the room's color depth without overloading it, and artistic table decor, a low floral arrangement in oxblood tones, brass candlesticks of varying heights, ceramic dinnerware with hand-painted botanical detail, layers the surface of the table with the same considered beauty that the room's walls and ceiling already possess. Six. Emerald and marble kitchens for contemporary luxury. Emerald cabinetry with brass hardware and white marble. The luxury kitchen of 2026 has claimed its rightful place among the home's most boldly designed and visually exciting spaces, moving decisively away from the all-white or greige palettes that dominated the previous decade and into jewel-tone territory that is as confident and sophisticated as any living room or dining space in the home. Emerald green cabinetry, in a deep, saturated forest tone with a fine paint finish that rewards close attention, brings a richness and drama to the kitchen environment that transforms the act of cooking from a functional routine into something more genuinely pleasurable, more spatially inspiring, and more aesthetically rewarding. The large marble waterfall island at the kitchen center becomes the architectural statement that anchors the bold palette and provides the luminous, cool counterpoint that makes the emerald cabinetry appear even richer and more jewel-like by contrast. Luxury kitchen design with jewel-tone cabinets and sculptural lighting. Beyond the cabinetry and countertops that establish the emerald kitchen's foundational drama, it is the layering of refined design details that elevates the space from beautiful to truly extraordinary. Glass shelves displaying a curated collection of sculptural ceramic pieces in complementary earth and sage tones. The warm pools of light cast by brass pendant fixtures suspended above the island at precisely the height where they are most effective both functionally and aesthetically, and the considered placement of fresh botanicals in simple ceramic vessels that connect the jewel-tone interior to the living, growing world just outside. These decor details add warmth and personality while reinforcing the sophisticated palette with a naturalness and ease that prevents the bold color from feeling rigid or intimidating. For homeowners seeking a high-end kitchen that blends courageous color with timeless materials, this is the definitive answer. Seven. Luxury home bars with emerald and walnut elegance. Jewel-tone home bars with marble counters and velvet stools. The luxury home bar has evolved in 2026 from a functional amenity into a fully realized design destination, a space given as much creative attention and material investment as any principal room in the house, and one whose bold, jewel-tone personality makes it among the most visually exciting and widely photographed interior spaces of the year. Deep emerald cabinetry behind the bar creates the same dramatic jewel-tone presence it achieves in kitchen design, but in the home bar context it acquires an additional layer of glamour and occasion, a backdrop against which gold bar carts gleam, sculptural glassware catches the light with prismatic brilliance, and the entire atmosphere shifts decisively toward the convivial, celebratory mood that the best entertainment spaces should generate effortlessly. Sophisticated entertaining spaces with dark wood and metallic accents. The material depth and warmth of a truly exceptional luxury home bar is achieved through the pairing of emerald cabinetry with dark walnut open shelving, a combination that introduces the rich, organic warmth of fine timber grain into a space that might otherwise risk feeling too cool and too perfectly finished. Against dark walnut, the jewel-tone green of the cabinetry appears deeper and more saturated, the brass hardware glows more warmly, and the overall composition acquires the layered, collected quality that distinguishes a genuinely personalized entertainment space from a designed installation. Vintage decanters and artisanal glassware arranged on the walnut shelves with the confident casualness of someone who knows exactly what they love add personality and the sense of a space that has been built around real pleasures rather than imagined ones. This is the luxury entertaining space for 2026 at its most confident and most beautiful. Conclusion. The bold luxury interior color trends of 2026 prove that dramatic palettes can create homes that feel both stylish and welcoming. From emerald living rooms and burgundy dining spaces to jewel-tone bedrooms and glamorous home bars, these rich colors bring depth, character, and timeless elegance into modern interiors. By combining luxurious materials like velvet, marble, brass, and walnut wood, homeowners can create spaces that feel both sophisticated and deeply personal. As you explore these ideas, imagine how bold jewel tones, sculptural lighting, and statement decor might transform your own home. Whether you choose a dramatic accent wall, a velvet sofa, or a jewel-tone kitchen palette, these trends offer endless inspiration. Let your creativity guide you, and don't be afraid to embrace color, contrast, and luxurious textures that reflect your unique style.